Hey there, I thought I would put together this video to talk about Google Fonts. As you know, when we're creating websites, we're limited to a very small number of system fonts which are installed on everybody's computers. But what happens if you want to find or use a font that's a little bit more exciting than the standard ones that come with Windows or Mac? Well, fortunately, Google Fonts has a really large selection of free fonts that are perfect for websites. So this is the website to go to, fonts.google.com. And as you can see, there's lots and lots of fonts. You can actually use these filters on the left to, zero in on the kind of fonts that you're looking for. Okay, so there's two fonts that I want to use, and I'm going to actually use the search field up here to find them. One of them is called Slacky. There it is. And I'm just going to hit the plus key to select that font, and you notice that little pop-up appears saying that one font family has been selected. There's another font I want to use as well. It's called Seaweed Script, and there it is. So I will add that one to my fonts too. Let's take a look at that tab. I'm just clicking that tab, and what it's doing is it reveals a little bit of code that I can inject into my websites. There's this code here, which I would put into the head of my website, that basically tells my website to reference the fonts directly from Google. And then I have these lines here, which I can put into my CSS to call up the fonts for particular selectors in my CSS. Let's put it into action. I've got the code of a very small website here. Basically, all it is a heading and a paragraph of text. And I think I might apply one font to my heading, the Slacky font, and another font to my paragraph of text, the Seaweed Script. Just to show you what my website looks like at the moment, let's go back. So this is what it looks like at the moment, just using the standard default fonts Times New Roman. So I'll apply some CSS to my heading and some CSS to my paragraph. Okay, so let's jump over to my CSS file, which is currently empty, and I'll just create the selectors, one for the heading, one for the paragraph. Let's go back to Google Fonts, and let's grab that code that I need to inject into the head of my website. So I'm just copying that back to my HTML, and it needs to go inside the head of my website. That's the line there. If we take a look at that line, basically it's a link to Google Fonts, and it kind of, assigns those fonts, Seaweed Script and Slacky, to my website, so my website can see those fonts that live on the Google Fonts website. So I'll save that. Let's go back over to Google Fonts, and we'll grab this first line, Slacky, the font family Slacky, and I'll apply that to my H1 heading. Back over to my CSS, font family Slacky. There's a fallback there. If Slacky is not installed for some reason, or if it's down for some reason, it will use the cursive font, which is installed on all computers. Let's jump back over to Google Fonts. I'll grab that second line for font family, and I'll paste that into my CSS, assigning it to paragraphs, so that paragraphs now invoke the Seaweed Script font. Save that, and let's take a look at our website. Save that, and let's take a look at our website. I'll refresh the page, and there we go, our new fonts. Of course, we can increase the font size. It's a little bit small there, so I might increase the font size for my paragraphs. Let's just say 1.5 EMs. There we go. I hope that helps, and thank you for watching.